Welcome, Knights fans, to the first round of the baseball state playoffs. Pace Academy Knights taking on the North Hall. For the Knights, we are in the bottom of the second inning. Some technical difficulties continue coming at you without a camera tonight. We are missing a cord, so we will be going no camera. Brennan Murphy, the batter for the Knights. Again, I'm Andrew Neville. Joining me is Mark Mitchell.
Mark Mitchell here. Got one base there. Throw back in, second base, shortstop. Got one on. Just a brief recap, we're up 2-1 with a run from each team, one run each inning. Off to a good start, tight start. Brian Zeldin up to bat. Pitcher looks at first base, looks back.
26.
Lines up for bunt, it's a foul. 0-1 count.
The pitcher for North Hall today is number 26. That would be I think Carbon Meeker. I'm not sure though.
This pitcher seems to have a Chris Sale sort of pitch from the right side. Obviously, Chris Sale is a lefty on the Boston Red Sox. Got some nice sliding action, cutting action. Takes off the two. Fly ball, center field. Brennan Murphy must retreat to first base. Brian Zeldin pop fly to center field. 2 outs. Jaden Stiegel up to bat.
Stiegel's the top of the Knights order.
Batting
So we
around
have
370. 7 doubles in the year. Hoping to get another one of those to drive a run in.
runner in scoring position. Haven't been too bad this year. First pitch. It's a good curveball. It's taken off the plate for ball one. Good movement on that curveball. How do radar can hear this?
Pitch in. Ball outside.
Off the plate.
Slider, good action. Doesn't catch the foot. Doesn't catch the hand.
That slider, like you said, has been working so far today. Able to pound the zone.
Count 2-0. 2 out.
Throw gets by him.
The second costly error for the pitcher on the throw to first. The first one happened when Andrew Jenkins went from first all the way to third. So that is the second missed throw from the pitcher to first base on a pickoff attempt. It's exchanging of baseballs. Pitcher gets a new ball. Something must be wrong with it.
Never know with these pitchers.
Stiegel with the waggle of the bat. Second base, the pitcher. Very interesting. Maybe a pickoff attempt, maybe not. No pitch out. Not as ideas on the pitch.
Comes, looks back. Good pickoff move there, but there will be a ball because he did. He came down with the foot before he went to the plate, so this is where the no camera hurts us, but still you can tell that when he moved, he twitched that shoulder like he was going home, and that's the move. When you're going up, you must keep that shoulder still before turning. You can't move your shoulder in any sort. North Hall coach not happy.
So Brennan Murphy takes third, runner in absolute scoring position over Jaden.
Only problem is there are 2 outs, so still a base hit will score him.
Now the pitcher wants to talk with the home plate umpire to see what is legal, what is not.
That is Wheeler on the mound, number 26. I'll get his stats for you momentarily.
like Wheeler is certain of it. And he's not
Mealer, yep. It is actually Corbin Mealer, who is 6 foot even. He has an 80 to 81 mile an hour fastball. Changeup at 73 is totals. 60 innings pitched this year, 53 hits, 19 runs, 17 walks to 65 strikeouts. Normally they're closer, 6 wins, 3 losses. He also has 1 save, so not 15. Wheeler definitely up there. He's appeared in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 games on the mound this year. Stiegel will take a walk.
4 straight balls. Now run on first and third. North Hall's a little bit stressed here.
Here's Mitchell O'Barry, number 2 hitter for the Knights. Been rotated between the 2 and the 6 hole sometimes this year, back in the 2 hole. Be interesting to see if the Knights put on runners on first and third here. Trying to tie the game. Yeah. Yeah. Mealer, number 2 starter. Number 1 is Reese Olson. As that ball is popped up in the air, that ball is going to get out of play, so no play made. Count is no balls and 1 strike. The pitch is skied to center. Inning over. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, or top of the 3rd. Still score 2-1 North Hall. Take a break, be right back.
How do I turn it off? Back here, top of the 3rd inning. Umpire a little slow to get back in the box. First pitch, a ball a little bit low. Winds up.
Upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
A little bit of cutting action on that fastball. Up and in. A little dangerous. Nothing to worry about. Pitch way outside. 3-0 count.
Zeldin's got to find a way to pound the strikes, and it's the only way the Knights really need to hang around this game. As I got the scouting report yesterday on North Hall, they walk a ton. Almost 80 walks on the year.
Got another strike in there. Count 3-2. That one was right in there. A little bit of pop on the glove of Jack Rubenstein. Ball out deep right field.
Should be playable for Talladay, and it is. Taking it in for the first out.
Got one out for Brian Zeldin. Number 2, Erickson into bat. Pitch in. It's grounded to third baseman, Zeke Diamond. To first baseman, Justin Raymond, out number 2. Brian Zeldin sometimes goes as BZ on the baseball field. With 2 outs, he's pitching with a solid ERA this year, just over 3.3.
Yeah, I think he also leads the team in strikeouts, if I'm not mistaken.
That
Ball's
is correct.
taken downstairs.
Ball 1, count to 1-1.
Just fouled away. Zeldin's done a good job of settling down here after giving up runs in each of the first 2 innings, settling down, pounding the strike zone, getting things figured out.
Pitch in. Fouled out again. Out deeper right this time. 2 strikes, 1 ball. 2 out, no on. Position to maybe get that 34th strikeout of the year. Strike in the dirt.
That'll do it. A solid inning by Brian Zeldin, getting them 1-2-3. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Still no score. Or still 2-1 North Hall.
Back here, bottom of the 3rd, Andrew Jenkins. It's that nice slider. A little bit high there. Count to 1-0. It's another ball. 2-0. It's a quick. It's another slider. This one finds the zone.
Challenging Jenkins, who is the Knights' leader in home runs now with 3 of them on the year. Here's the pitch and is inside, or not. Questionable strike call there. Seemed like it was clearly inside, but it did dip down below the zone. But there's the 5th slider in a row to Jenkins just downstairs. It's got good movement on it. He seems to have pretty good control over it so far. That is lined, and it'll be picked up. Jenkins almost beats it out, but play made, 1 down.
Got Zeke Diamond up to bat. He's hitting rather well this year. Up at 390. And 1 home run.
That home run came in the very first game for the Knights. So, first pitch is off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0 pitch now. It is down. Keep on thinking these pitchers are low, but keep on getting called strikes.
Yeah, these numbers have been a little iffy this year. That one definitely low in the dirt.
And my experience playing JV, I had the same thing. Umpires questioning. I had one umpire who was calling everything. Strike zone was thighs to the dirt. That will get out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Zeke Diamond. Knights still very much in this game, which considering North Hall, the bases loaded and nobody out in the first inning, only came away with 1 as Diamond whips one over left field and in for a base hit, cut off by the left fielder, so Diamond will take a wide turnaround first and stop there.
It's a very solid hit by Zeke Diamond, caught in the middle of the bat.
Shortstop trying to leap up and get it, but unable to on that one.
Got number 2, Jack Rubenstein, up to bat. Tied for the lead with 3 home runs on the year.
Yep. And he is also committed to play baseball for Emory University. Pickoff attempt, back easily as Diamond.
Jack Rubenstein with an extended step out of the box. He's looking to take his time.
Coming set now is Mueller. And he throws back to first again. Not his best move there, just keeping Diamond close at first base. Throwing leisurely over to first. Diamond running. And the pitch is thrown. Ball in the dirt, and Diamond easily in there at second base. Shortstop trying to do a nice acting job like he tagged him out, but he did not.
You know, Andrew, it's kind of interesting. They have the entire infield of turf, and then it
They
goes
do.
right to the outfield of grass, something you don't see every day on every
I
field.
personally like that turf infield playing second base JV teams sometimes. I mean, you're not going to get a funny hop like you do on dirt. The hops are going to be true. The pitch is a good pitch right over the outside corner. Solid.
Seemingly outside, but called a strike.
It was a solid cut fastball, though, moving right at the last minute.
Oh, 2 count. The pitch in. Oh,
Oh,
step
and they
off.
have Diamond picked
They
off.
got Diamond in a pickle.
And throwing it back to third. Diamond nearly avoids the tag, but he is out, 2 down.
Called safe. Called safe at third base. Didn't tag him. Coach Seth LaFera has some words for Zeke Diamond after that.
And the North Hall coach is fuming. I've already seen 1 ejection this year in a baseball game. It'd be interesting to see another one. The Riverwood coach is ejected because of a fan. So it seemed like it was a clear tag on Diamond, but they called him safe. Not really sure why. The umpire was back behind third base on that play, and the tag did occur from where we are behind home plate, directly in front of third base.
Looked like he applied the tag in time, but escaped it by a hair. Now we have Zeke Diamond on third base. 0-2 counting for Jack Rubenstein.
As
One out.
Diamond really did nothing wrong there, as you are supposed to steal on first move. Thought he had the pitcher read for a one look, but then he did go back, as the umpires are now conferring. And I think they will call him out, because it seemed like pretty clearly he was out from our view.
Sometimes you get lucky. Maybe that was not lucky. Maybe it was just skill.
Yep. And they will call him safe. So Diamond will remain at third base. Now only one down. Still an 0-2 count. Maybe this will give the Knights some momentum. North Hall coach still fuming.
Infield in here. Can't let that run score.
Comes the 0-2. Ooh, good pitch, but it just inside, I guess.
Got that beautiful sliding motion.
And coming sidearm like Meadler does, as he's kind of a three-quarters guy, it's easier to snap that wrist and bring that arm across and get that sliding action on that slider. Much easier to throw a slider than a curveball from that position. Infield is in. And is chopped. Diamond does not run on that.
The infield in, very effective there, is grounded out to Jack Rubenstein, grounded out to first base, and all he could do was to take it to third because Zeke Diamond did not want to advance.
Of all the people you want up in an RBI situation is Justin Raymond, who is team leader in RBIs. He's got 35 of them. Looks like Diamond is next with 30. Or Jenkins has 34, being second. Then Diamond with 30, Rubenstein with 29. But Raymond can just flat out hit with 2 strikes. He can just flick the wrist out and put the ball in play. First pitch is down low, 1 ball, no strikes. Meadler seems to be in love with the slider today. Seems to be all he is throwing.
You know what they say, if you got it, you got to flaunt it.
Yep. His fastball is not crazy hard in the low 80s. He's diving back to first. Their ace throws between 85 and 89 miles an hour, so probably see him to start game 2. That is like major league right there.
It's faster than some major leaguers.
Yeah. His curveball is up at 72, so it's a hard power curveball as well. Play made, and the throw is in time to retire the side. So the Knights can't catch the break they received on the call. We will head to the top of the 4th inning. Score remains 2-1 North Hall. Back now for the top of the 4th inning. Number 5 batting for North Hall. First pitch is down low from Brian Zeldin. Number 5, Wesley Smith. He's hitting .215 on the year, 14 RBIs, 1 double, 1 triple, 13 walks, 14 strikeouts, 2 stolen bases on the year. Off the plate, 3 balls, no strikes now. Zeldin's doing a good job the last inning. That's why he didn't give up any runs of throwing a lot of strikes. Leadoff walks can hurt you, and that's exactly what he does here.
It's another walk. He does lead in walks on the team with 18 before this game.
Yep. That's the problem. Zeldin throws hard, around 85 miles an hour, between 83 and 85. But sometimes cannot find the strike zone.
It's tough when you have that much power to find that much accuracy.
Yeah. It's also a problem a lot of major leaguers have. Throwing a lot of gas, but all over the strike zone. It's interesting. North Hall, on the sleeve of their jerseys, is what kind of looks like the New York Yankees logo. Just like Pace's hats kind of look like the old-time Philadelphia Phillies logo with the P on.
It's kind of some classic jerseys here.
Yeah.
Very nice with the blue, dark blue, and gray.
North Hall going in green tops with gray sleeves, gray pants, green socks. Knights in the throwback uniforms, like you said. Not their traditional white. Big lead for the North Hall runner at first. And the pitch is pulled back on and taken for a ball. I'm not sure where. 1 ball, no strikes. Good change out there from Zeldin.
Got a lot of murmuring from the crowd about that one. Maybe it would have been a strike. Called a ball, though.
Setting in the belt now, Zeldin squaring again, so a clear sacrifice here, and he gets it down right to Zeldin, and the play will be made 2 first. 1 down.
All Brian Zeldin can do right there is throw it to first, and
That's what you do on that play. You don't want to risk the big inning. You just want to get the out and maybe take the 1 run, but Zeldin leads the team in strikeouts, so now there's 1 out, so if he just gets 2 ground balls, he should be good. Just can't give up the base hit. Comes the first pitch from Zeldin, is downstairs.
see Jaden Stiegel along with the runner, very, very jumpy up at second base, try to fool Brian Zeldin and throwing it back. Not working so far.
The Knights are big on picking runners off. Seth LaFera, the head coach, stresses that big time in practice. Like probably once a week, we hold pick-off practices for pitchers. Go out and try to run all the different pick-off plays the Knights have.
Zeldin peers in, gets the pitch, delivers.
It is swung on and foul away.
Count to 2-1. 1 out, runner on second. Zeldin a relatively fast pitcher. He doesn't take a lot of time between pitches.
Yeah. Pitch grounded foul. Zeldin the fastball, good to count back up. Now he's just got to settle down and get one more. So put the ball in play is not bad here. Here's 1 out. Zeldin steps around the belt level, which is average for a pitcher, comes straight over the top and is popped up. That will go out of play. Behind us. Count remains 2-2. Zeldin Price wants to keep on pumping fastballs here, even though this is the leadoff batter for North Hall.
Fastball in a good location can always get a very good batter. Anywhere from up and in, low and away.
Here's the 2-2 again. It's swung on and missed.
Yeah, this one low and in.
No drop, third
Low
strike.
and away. My bad. Sorry.
Tag applied for the second out. Solid job by Zeldin. Now he's just got to get one more out. We're good.
Lefty number 22 into bat.
He is actually top of the order. My pardon for saying number 9 was. First pitch is downstairs. Once again, this umpire seems to not know what the strike zone is today, but never know. Crowd screaming for consistency, and I'm sure that's what both coaches are thinking as well. You just want pitches to be called where they are consistently. Like that pitch down low a little bit would call a strike multiple times on North Hall earlier. So roll with the punches, I guess. Can't control what the umpires do. Interesting note here, for the GHSA playoffs, there are 2 field umpires. As compared to the regular season, there's only 1. That is snared by Zeldin. He will run it over himself. Flip to Raymond, and the side is retired. So a solid job by Zeldin of working around the leadoff walk. We will head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still 2-1 North Hall.
Back here, bottom of the 4th inning.
David Roos leading off. For him on the year so far, he's down low. 1 ball, no strikes on Roos.
1 fouled straight back. Brendan Murphy's going to go retrieve that one.
Roos has been a solid hitter, but he missed the first month of the season with a back injury. They had to keep on rehabbing. Another slider, swing and a miss.
That was one of those sliders with a ton of action on it. Just
And
got David Roos swinging.
1 down, and here's Brennan Murphy. I thought it was 1 and 2, but I'm not sure. Taken for a strike. No balls, 1 strike.
Brendan Murphy not having the best of years, but still not bad.
Average right around the 217 mark, which for a 9 hitter is not horrible. It's about 1 for every 5. Taken for a strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That slider is just moving like
It's
crazy.
just nasty. I mean, it's literally moving from one corner of the plate to the other. Looks like it's going to hit you and ends up in the middle of the plate. Throws it again, and Murphy pokes it. And that will bounce. Murphy might be able to beat it out, but a play is made by the second baseman, 2 down. Interesting decision not to come up and catch that ball there. Decided to let it bounce and play it with the bare hand, trusting the top of the turf.
Yeah, as you said earlier, you're never going to get a bad bounce on the turf, so just a good idea to play it safe. Pitcher Brian Zeldin to the plate.
I mean, you kind of know what he's gonna do before he comes up to the plate. hits a lot of fly balls. Definitely a power hitter. Not more of a contact hitter. He struggles with 2 strikes. A lot of strikeouts for Zeldin. Another nasty slider.
Count 0-2.
And he just baffles him. 3 consecutive sliders in a row. And that will do it for the 4th inning. We head to the 5th. Still 2-1 North Hall. Back for the top of the 5th inning now. Zeldin still on the mound for the Knights. He's pitched pretty well so far. Already out there for a 5th inning. Wish we could have a pitch count on him, but
Music stops. Got to get back focused. Big windup. Delivers.
Storch, base hit.
Shot into left field. Trouble picking it up, but recovers and is limited to a single.
And that is what Adams is good at for North Hall. He is their number 2 hitter. Trying to get... Yeah, Woodson Adams, he was hitting .288 coming into the game with 16 RBIs. Now up is Reese Olson. He is also that number 1 starting pitcher.
Shows bunt,
and
bunts, lays it down.
Perfect bunt, and he will beat it out. No, thought he beat it out, but Knights get
just in time.
Knights get another good call, 1 down. That was Olson, who, like I said, number 1 starting pitcher, came in with a .310 average. Here goes Jackson Laddie, the cleanup hitter. He's hitting .269 with 23 RBIs, 1 home run, 7 doubles. And here's the first pitch from Zeldin. Good breaking ball. Pops up right behind second base. O'Barry calling for it, and he makes the play. Tolliday came charging in behind him.
Yeah, as you know, second baseman always has priority over the right fielder. So Mitchell O'Barry was able to call Tolliday off.
It's actually technically the other way around. Outfielder actually always has priority, but...
My apologies.
You're good. You know, Tolliday probably right on that one to let O'Barry take it. .266 hitter now. Charlie Erickson. There's ball 1 to him. Game flying along now after the first 2 innings kind of dragged on. The bases loaded situation, top of the 1st for North Hall. Knights having a scoring situation there on the bottom of the 1st.
Tipped, but called a strike.
Zeldin's fastball seems to be having a little cutting action on it today. If you see it, just moving slightly out towards the outside corner. Now sending it the belt. 2 home runs for Erickson. It is swung on and popped a mile high in the air. That will get way behind us. A huge bounce off the sidewalk. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. See, as Harris Greenbaum, the freshman, having to go out and get the foul ball, the JV call-up. Knowing his role well. As Zelton will come set at the belt again and will deliver a 1-2, and it is a curveball that hits him. Not what you wanted to do there.
Number 2 angrily throws the bat back to the dugout.
That is Charlie Erickson. Now that'll bring up Drew Hubbard. He is 15 for 65. It's a 231 average on the year. 7 RBIs, 2 doubles, 1 triple. So we have a pinch hitter, number 13, Clark. And that is Caleb Clark. He's hitting 284 on the year, 14 RBIs. My stat sheet led me wrong. I was just going in order. It worked for the first few, but not for that one.
Left-handed with no batting gloves. Some prefer that. Some prefer to have 1 batting glove, 2 batting gloves.
Very similar to me. I'm also a left-handed hitter who doesn't use batting gloves. So we've got to give credit to head JV coach and assistant varsity coach Brett Beasley for putting together the scouting report. Both the hitters and pitchers of North Hall, as that one misses downstairs from Zeldin. Count even at 1-1 now.
Held on for the ball a little bit too long there. Just traveled low and in.
Even though that is where you want to miss. You want to keep the ball down if you can.
Absolutely.
And here comes the 1-1 now, and it is poke foul. Good spot by Zeldin there at the knees over the outside corner. Not much you can do with that pitch. And a huge swing there by Clark trying to put that ball out of here. When what he wants to do on that is put it right over Diamond's head at third base. As Zeldin peers in towards Rubenstein to get the sign. Don't want to walk him or hit another batter like he did in a 1-2 count last time. Zeldin takes steps off the rubber.
Some information from Jack Rubenstein on what to do with runners on first and second. Zeldin steps off again.
Taking too long for Clark's liking. Setting at the belt, and Zeldin kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, setting over. Good pitch. That was a good slider that time from Zeldin. And we will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Knights look to tie the game.
walk-up song for Jaden Stiegel plays.
Mueller throws his curveball and slider at 72 miles an hour, so that's a hard pitch to hit, especially coming that hard. Fastball there, around 80.
Looked
No
to be
balls and
outside,
strike.
but called a strike again.
Like you said, inconsistent strike zone been a theme so far. I mean, that just moved a ton. Goodness, it was hanging a little bit. That's hit well. That ball is still going, and it is down. Stiegel hustling and will stop at second. Left fielder very cautious going for that ball in the deep left center field gap. Had he just ran to a spot, he probably could have tracked down that ball. But he ended up not being able to reach it, extending his glove, but it landed harmlessly beyond.
Yeah, it looked like he was watching for the fences there. Almost got out.
And this is a very deep field. 377, 382 to the two power alleys in left and right center. I mean, that's deeper than the Braves' new home SunTrust Park, where it is 375. Now, given the wall is a lot shorter here at Pace. Not the big brick wall that it is at SunTrust, but still, just to give you a sense of the dimensions of this field.
We are using metal bats still, though.
Yeah.
Got an extra pop on there.
Yeah, pitches off the plate. 1-0 to O'Berry. Berry 0 for 2 on the day.
Stiegel looking at the second baseman, make sure he's not trying
There
to
is no one holding him on, but attempted inside move, but when there's no one there, it doesn't really work.
Looks illegal.
Yeah. Once again, that looks like a balk. Like you said. It seems like he is turning the shoulder, which he's already been called for once. O'Berry lays down a perfect bunt, but it will roll foul.
Just gets foul. Nice placement there. The bat pointed to third base, gets a good one down.
It's trying to go right towards that third base line. It stayed on the line until about the cut of the quote-unquote dirt, which is really just brown-colored turf, before it rolled foul. That's another thing. You're not going to get the beauty like you do, like the home field like curve on bunts like you do sometimes on dirt fields. You can swing it to have like balls right on the line stay there. Here comes the 1-1 to O'Berry. He ropes into left center field. That ball is down for a base hit. Stiegel is rounding third, and he will score standing up O'Berry in the second with an RBI double. Knights have tied the game. It is 2-2. Clean single, knew it was down right off the bat, thinking 2 all the way. And the Knights have tied the game. O'Berry coming through.
Andrew Jenkins now up to bat.
That'd
He
be
can
it.
absolutely pop one out there and get the run home, and maybe even himself.
Yeah, that was RBI number 14 for Mitchell O'Berry on the year.
Number 10, Andrew Jenkins.
Seth LaFera telling his team to stay in the dugout. Home plate umpire taking a dislike to the Knights players leaving the dugout when the run scored. Something they've done all year, so not really a surprise they did that. O'Berry got a decent lead off second base, and here is the first pitch from Mueller. A fastball is bunted by Jenkins, and it is going to get down. Jenkins will be standing up.
That one dropped. Number 1, the third baseman, almost got it down, but unfortunately dropped. Well, fortunately for us, dropped it.
Big break there for the Knights.
Allowed Mitchell O'Berry to advance to third base because number 1 was out trying to catch the ball.
I mean, probably really could have just let that ball bounce and had the easy play at first. Jenkins not exactly the most speedy of the Knights runners, but he was able to get down the line there. Knights have a prime position to take the lead here with Diamond, who's got plenty of pop in that bat. Like I said, the 1 home run on the year. Here comes the first pitch, and it's down and away, nearly gets away. Good block there by the catcher, Smith.
Diamond looks to Coach LaFera. Oh, we will call
And we'll
time
get
here.
a pitching mound visit. Mueller, maybe that nasty slider starting to float in a little bit more instead of break. He's been out there for a while, like I said, in the 5th inning, which is an extended outing, especially in high school. The average is probably 3 to 4 innings.
Still strong, still showing some strong stuff, although looking to find some gaps with Mitchell O'Berry and Jaden with some very long hits. Finding the cracks in his
Stiegels would have been gone at most high school ballparks, including Lovett's, which is only 345 to the power alleys. So that would have cleared it by probably 20 feet. He probably hit that ball 367 feet, about 10 feet short of the wall. Was Stiegel, but Knights will take it. Stiegel ended up at second. Obviously has scored now. No pitching change, just a mound visit to calm Mueller down. He will set at the belt.
First and third, Wheeler looks at third, pitches in.
And Diamond
swings and misses.
That was, in normal cases, the ball, but today probably a strike. Bit low, it seemed.
Just a bit.
Here comes the 1-1. Jenkins not stealing. The pitch is down low.
That one is low. Zeke Diamond lays off.
As that seemed to be like a breaking ball of some sort, maybe a curveball or a cutter of some sort, because it did not have the nasty side-to-side movement the slider did, or it could just be a sign that there was a slider and he's just faltering. Here comes the 2-1 now. And that's a good changeup that time. Swung on and missed.
Zeke Diamond with a huge cut there. Unfortunately, not able to get any bat on the ball.
Just a little early on that changeup. Good straight change, very deceptive. Can't tell it's coming until it's upon you.
Jenkins off.
And a chopper hit towards third. And 2 outs. Or 1 out, sorry. That's all Diamond really needed to do there. Get the runner over. Knights still have a prime scoring opportunity here for Jack Rubenstein. Just got to really hit a ground ball or definitely a fly ball will score O'Berry from third.
With his Emery pop, maybe able to get a couple more runs in.
Yeah, and O'Berry. Where's their stolen bases?
I might get a 2 on physics. I might even get a 1. Seriously.
Yeah.
O'Berry is 10 stolen bases on the year, so he should be able to score on a fly ball anywhere as the first pitch misses for ball 1 from Mueller. Remember, Rubenstein saw all sliders his first 2 times. Probably going to continue that trend here now. Setting at the belt. Mueller kicks and deals.
Ball outside.
Changeup would seem to be that time. Even though pinpoint spot, he is hitting. One thing Mueller is good at, he does not throw crazy hard, like I said, only in that 80 to 82 range, which I know seems like it's hard, but based on their other guys, swinging a line drive into the right center field gap, down for a hit, rolling to the wall. Rubenstein, 2 runs will score. Rubenstein hustling. Rubenstein trying for third, and he will make it standing up with a 2-run stand-up triple, and the Knights lead 4-2 here. This is what we've been waiting for, these pop of the Knights bats. And Knights can keep on adding on as Rubenstein was thinking 3 all the way, pinch hitter, or pinch runner. Sorry for Rubenstein, will be Ross Oglesby, Knights' best base runner. Call up.
Jack Rubenstein with his humongous 5th triple of the year with 31 RBIs now. Knights take the lead, 4-2.
And here goes Raymond, infield staying in, so once again, like I said, Oglesby very fast on third base. Probably not going to have any stolen bases because he was on JV for the most of the year and then was called up for this very situation to pinch run after the JV season ended. As the Knights seem to be getting some action in their bullpen here. As the pitch is down low and scrambles away, but Oglesby unable to make it home. Not jumping that far away. 1-0 count now. Mueller definitely getting tired as we haven't seen that big looping slider we've seen all day. so far today. But like you said, it's a doubleheader today, so you want to stretch out your pitchers as much as you can, trying to leave them for game 2 and possibly a game 3.
Raymond pops out to the right
That up.
side.
And
Drops foul.
no man's land. That is no man's land over there. No one able to get to it. So it remains 1-1. Broadcast crew for North Hall next to us seem to be from the GHSA, calling this game on a radio station. Yeah. And here comes the 1-1. And he's stealing home. Suicide squeeze works perfectly. And now there's no one on first base. Oh. And Raymond is tagged out. But the job gets done.
It looked like number 21 did not apply the tag there. Ump was in a bad spot.
Job gets done, though.
Certainly wasn't on first base. May or may not have applied the tag. We don't know.
Even though if the Break Knights called a diamond earlier, that could just be quote-unquote evening. But still, the job got done. Perfect bunt by Raymond. Dropping it down right in front of the plate, able to score easily was Oglesby. Pitches off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to David Roos. Knights, this is what we've been looking for all game. Exploding here for 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Just waiting out Mealer to get tired. That's fouled away. Way out of play off the roof of the new locker rooms. Count even.
Roos lines up again. Waggle the bat. Pitch comes in.
It is inside.
Nearly hits Roos on the shoulder.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one got away from Wheeler. And again, he does look to be losing a bit of the control he had at the beginning innings.
And there's a fastball roped to right field. Clean single for Roos. Knights remain in business. Murphy coming up.
Quite the run here by the Knights. 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 outs.
Kind of surprised they're leaving Wheeler in here. I'm surprised they aren't getting any action up in that bullpen, as I don't see anyone back there. There is someone in the Knights bullpen, most likely to replace Zeldin here. As here comes, nope, pick off to first, and it hits Roos, and he will take off for second, and he will make it in standing up.
That is the 3rd wild pickoff by Wheeler here through 5 innings. Not even through 5 innings yet, but that's the 3rd wild pickoff, allowed 2 of which to second base, and the first one allowed Andrew Jenkins to go to 3rd. So pickoffs are something not of his strong suit as of right now. There's a conference up on the mound with the catcher and the pitcher.
Yep, taking a little too long for the umpire's liking. Taking it right out to the mound. Telling them to break it up.
Calls the catcher back. Get things
The
back
catcher.
in order.
I mean, when you think of catchers, you think of big guys, but looking at the catcher compared to the other guys in the field, catcher seems like to be one of the smaller guys on the North Hall team. They're 5'5", but
Just gotta
seems
have
to
a big
be
and accurate arm.
seems to be doing a great job behind the plate so far today. Here comes the first pitch. It is downstairs.
Good eye, buddy, good eye.
David
1
Roos
ball, no
was a little
strikes.
upset that he did not go on that one.
Yeah,
Ball
'cause
slipped away from Smith there.
seemed like he kept it in front of him, but then he turned away from it, looking like it was further away than it was. So Roos probably could have made it in easily, but he probably did the right thing up 3, realizing that the ball could have been close and he could have been thrown out. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And never mind, once again it seemed illegal. The throw gets away again, but Roos will hold up. That is number 4. It's the North Hall Trojans as their mascot name. Remember, they played the girls basketball team in the first round of their state playoffs. This pitch is in there. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Trojan sounds pretty cool, but Knights sounds better.
Yeah, you're right. Remember, Troy did fall. The Trojan War. Knights always prevail. Here comes the pitch, and that is that nasty slider that is just not fair. That Murphy, that literally started at his knees and ended up over the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you're Murphy, you're just helpless right there.
Still looks to be a bit inside. I'm not sure about that one.
Still a nasty pitch, though. Another one that's not as nasty, but it will be willed to short. Throw made, inning over. But the Knights, a solid inning overall in the bottom of the 5th. We will head to the 6th inning. 5-2, Knights lead. And we are back for the top of the 6th inning now. Zeldin's still out there for the Knights. I think that does have to deal with the issue of conserving pitchers. There is action in the Knights bullpen. Pitching coach Shane McGill out there watching to see if the Knights want to make a call. Good pitch. Count
Big
even.
windup by Zeldin. Finds the strike. Oh, throwback goes a little bit wild. Doesn't matter.
Do that with nothing on base. Not a big deal, but not good if you get runners on base. Pitch is popped out of play. No balls, or 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zeldin has very much settled in after the first 2 innings, coming off 3 scoreless innings. And here comes a 1-2 pitch now. Downstairs, good curveball though.
Down in the dirt. Called a ball. 2-2. 0 out. No on. None on.
And it is, I'm not sure where, for ball 3.
Maybe a little bit high.
No,
Looked to be good to me.
You're giving Mealer the pitch, the nasty slider of the inside corner. You got to give Zeldin that. That one he'll take. And I am not sure where the North Hull hitter thought he was going, tossing his bat away. That pitch was right down Broadway for strike 3. Just close. First pitch, ground and foul. This umpire does have eyeglasses, maybe needing double layers here. That one is popped up. Stiegel seems to have the beat on it, and he will make the play for the second out.
Got number 9.
And here's the last hitter in the order, so Zeldin will just look to pound the zone against him.
Tall North Hall player, so the strike zone will get even bigger.
First pitch, a little low. So
Little-
far it's been a
little low.
strike today, but never know.
That one called
That
a strike.
one.
A little bit low, but
Like I
like
said,
I
this,
said, big
this
strike zone.
umpire's been probably the most entertaining part of this game so far. That one, that's the same pitch that was strike 3 to the other hitter. Exact same spot, this time it's ball 2.
2-1, 2 out.
Said, maybe some contact lenses and eyeglasses necessary. This umpire.
Ouch.
Here's the pitch. Oh,
That one up near his head.
up and in. Not where Zeldin wanted it there.
Number 9 had the duck out of the way there. Close call.
It's dangerous, especially with the speed Zeldin throws, and that one misses. Ball 4. Let's hear back to the top of the order. And number 22, Mangero. Zeldin peeks over the bottom of the first. Decent sized lead. First pitch is lined over left center. That will get down. That's trouble.
That is
It will roll
gapped.
to the fence. And a run will score in at third base with a RBI triple. Is their leadoff hitter Mangero, and North Hall has cut it to 5-3.
Just looked to be a little bit of a hanging curveball there, hung in the top of the zone, able to
the Knights
pop
are
it out
gonna
there, gap it.
Knight's going to make a call to the bullpen. Seth LaFaro making his way out of the mound. Andrew Jenkins trotting in. Zeldin applauded on a very solid outing so far. Or for today, Knights 5 2/3 innings, 3 runs, 2 earned, couple strikeouts. As we will take a break while Jenkins warms up. You're back now.
We're back. I'll give a bit of an introduction on Andrew Jenkins on the year. He's pitched 14.2 innings, played 7 games, pitched in 7 games, 12 hits, 10 runs, only 5 of which are earned, so had some errors in there. ERA is down at 2.39. Very solid from the hard-throwing Andrew Jenkins. He's getting the last few pitches in. 7 games pitched, 7 strikeouts. So, ideally we will find another one here. Very calm delivery. Everyone begins to take their place.
And Jenkins, I think, is closed, definitely has closed a few games for the Knights. Not sure if he has any saves, but he has pitched the last inning of a few games. I know he pitched the last inning of a Levitt game. He pitched a while in that wild 10-inning win over Levitt. Came in, pitched 3 2/3 innings in that game. But Jenkins is a solid pitcher. Didn't come on pitching until later in the year, like I said, 7 games. And he did go around. No balls and 1 strike. North Hall fans not happy about that, but it seemed like pretty clearly he did swing.
Number 3, Adams, turns back to his bullpen in disbelief, but called a strike.
As the rule is halfway, and it seemed like he clearly went more than halfway as Jenkins' next pitch is downstairs. Count
Went in
even.
the dirt, or try to say the turf.
Yeah. I had to hit off Jenkins as a JV player practicing against him earlier this week, and it is not fun. Wicked curveball, good fastball. Jenkins ahead in the count 1-2, looking to put him away. Keep the Knights in firm control of this game, heading to the bottom of the 6th, and it is grounded to Diamond at third. Solid play, throw to first in time, and that will retire the side. No runs, one run, 2 hits, 1 runner left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning, 5-3 Knights. We're back now. New pitcher for the North Hall Trojans is Austin Adams. Not one of their top 4 pitchers on the year. As a fastball, very slow for high school, between 76 and 80. His curveball at 68, so very hittable for the Knights. Looking to put away, must be a control guy. Don't have stats on him, like I said.
Brian Zeldin would be the first to challenge him.
9, 1-2 due up for the Knights. Be Zeldin, Stiegel, and O'Berry. Stiegel and O'Berry have to be very confident right now after what they did last time. On schedule right now to start the second game at 7:30, but technically it's 30 minutes after the first.
First baseman is close to the line. First pitch comes in, swing and a miss. Slow curveball. Still found the pocket of the catcher's mitt.
Definitely a different style than we saw with Wheeler, who was that nasty slider over and over again. There's a fastball that bounces up there. Count even.
One ball, one strike for the Knights lead up, for the Knights batter.
And Zeldin, good curveball, but it misses. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Sets. Delivers.
Swinging in it.
Swing and a miss by Brian Zeldin. Another pretty slow pitch, but
He's ahead of that ball. I mean, after what you see from Wheeler, which is not much faster, it's still couple, maybe miles an hour faster.
a little bit hard to adjust after Wheeler.
Good curveball. That still stays the same. Two pitchers. Good breaking balls. Count still 2-2. Time called.
Zeldin out to conference with Seth LaFera, looking, hands out, says calm down, slow down. This pitcher's slower, adjust.
Gus White is the head coach of the baseball team. LaFera really runs everything. Ground camp. I mean, Mr. White's a logistics part when it comes to baseball. It's Seth. pitch is inside.
Huge breaking ball up and in. Could not find the control to put it in the zone.
Mr. White, though, I do give him credit, has become a very good front tosser as the year has gone. Come along, Zeldin swings and misses. One down. That was ball 4 there, down low.
Hasn't quite adjusted to the pitching yet. Got Jaden Stiegel in. Remember that huge hit last inning.
He just hits the same hit he did that last time down the left field line. He's rounding the bases with the solo home run. And Stiegel does not. Stiegel does not have a home run on the year. Or does he have 2? Yeah, Stiegel's 2 home runs on the year.
0 home runs, 2 triples, 7 doubles, 19 singles, 28 hits in all.
Here comes the 1-1. It is in there.
That one looked low to me, Andrew.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even though, like you said, like we've been saying all night, this umpire has been very interesting today. Not really knowing where it's going to go.
Very inconsistent.
Pitch is grounded. Shortstop, also their leadoff man, has played well so far, making all the plays, charging in, retiring Knights hitters. Here goes O'Barry hitting with 2 outs, trying to get something going.
Stiegel not quite fast enough to get there on time. Second out. Mitchell O'Barry with the all neon bat.
Here's the pitch.
Pitch low and in. Ball 1, 0 strikes. The neon bat does look pretty cool when you
Yes,
swing
it
it through.
does.
Just
Flash of, and that hits O'Barry at 67 miles an hour that time. Getting a cheat sheet, the little kid down here with the radar gun for North Hall.
yeah, that pitch hit Mitchell O'Barry on the backside, and you can see that neon bat fly back to the dugout.
And like I said, that pitch was 67. What you'd seen with Mueller was 81, 82 on the fastball and mid-70s on that curveball. That's distinctly slower. Here comes, nope, pick off back to first. Back in there.
Safe.
That could be a costly mistake with Jenkins up here who can hit any pitch anywhere out of the ballpark. So, pitch thrown back to first again.
Another pickoff attempt. Another call safe.
Clearly not wanting to pitch to Jenkins, trying to get him out of this. Hopefully the Knights' last at bat says that hits Jenkins. That's
This one is
2 in a
Jenkins,
row.
2 in a row.
Very interesting. Didn't seem like it was intentional, so it hit him in the ankle and O'Barry's hit him in the arm, but you begin to wonder after those back-to-back ones. As here goes Diamond, who's back up in a prime position here. He can just knock the runner, knock a base hit in and score at least 1 in the gap. Probably scores 2.
And if Diamond were to get hit here, he, first of all, is not one to charge the mound, so that will not happen.
Yeah.
Second of all, that will load the bases with 2 out
And bring Rubenstein to the plate.
with the Emery Rubenstein up at the plate.
And also, I mean, the umpire might have to do something if one more Knight batter is hit here in a row. Just take control of the game, but I doubt that'll happen.
Hopefully not.
First pitch to Diamond is over the inside corner, possibly, I guess.
That one bit inside too, Andrew. I don't know.
Yeah. Seemed like he was heading right for his shoe tops. It's called a strike. Here comes the 0-1 now. And they're going to throw back.
Pickup steps off and looks back to second base.
Back easily as O'Barry. You can tell what he's doing is because when he's going out to pick off, he brings his hands away from his body. Whereas when he's pitching, he keeps them close. So, stepping off, taking time is Diamond.
Doesn't want to pitch to Diamond as well.
Yeah, this is the gauntlet of the Knights order, really starting with Stiegel. 1 through really 6 in the Knight order. I guess you want to count Ruse in there, 1 through 7 are very dangerous. all hitting over 300, and this pitcher must just be falling way inside with that front foot, because that is 6 pitches in a row that have gone in towards Knight hitters. I mean, seems very unintentional. Pitcher like falling over, very mad at himself with every one of these inside pitches, and a pickoff attempt goes wide, and O'Berry will take third. That is the 5th wild pickoff attempt of the day. That will be an error charge to the pitcher, I think, with the wild throw.
Fourth pickoff error. First for this new pitcher. O'Berry advances to third base.
Now Diamond can just poke one through the hole and we're good.
Any hole.
Now here is the 1-1. It is grounded. There is that hole. Diving stop. What a play, but no play will be made. Good play, but all he could do was hold on to the ball. Knights lead 6-3. RBI infield single for Zeke Diamond.
Number 22 is beating himself for that one. He is not happy with his performance at shortstop.
Because he's had a good game, and that was a great play. He just kind of slipped on the way up, so he's unable to make the throw across. I mean, that's really not one you can't get mad at yourself about. And here goes Rubenstein. Last game we did, the home game against Westminster, he hit a moonshot into the parking lot over the left field fence. So, dangerous all the time. And here comes the first pitch to him, and it is roped into left center field. Base hit down the line. Easily into scores Ryan Mazer, who pinch hit. Stopping at third is Diamond. RBI double for Jack Rubenstein.
Knights take a 73 lead. 6 runs combined for the last 2 innings.
That's exactly what Knights did against Westminster, I guess, as well.
Now we have number 1 Ross Oglesby into pinch run for Rubenstein. Save those catching knees.
Raymond now the hitter for the Knights.
Justin Rabin, an RBI machine up to bat.
Now a 2 in scoring position. This is exactly the man you want up in this position. Just looking to poke a ball through the hole, so he's been great at all year. Just to get 2 runs in. Like I said, Oglesby very fast, can easily speed in. Roped, and it hits the runner. And per baseball rules, that is an out. So, bad break there for the Knights, but they still get 2 more in the inning. Head to the top of the 7th inning. Knights look to take a 1-0 lead here in this series. We will be right back. Back now for the top of the 7th inning. Andrew Jenkins remains on the mound for the Knights. He has got a
Jenkins remaining in to close out the game.
might be able to get that first save. And here comes the first pitch to number 1. And it is right in there for a called strike. With a 4-run lead, that's exactly what Jenkins wants to do. Pound the zone, get 3 outs, and go home.
That one definitely a strike.
And that one is grounded towards short. Stiegel makes the easy play, 1 down. 2 to go before this game is in the books.
It's from the junior Stiegel to the senior Raymond, who had his last day of school today. It's great to see the communication between grades. We have a sophomore in Jenkins, a freshman in Tolliday when he started. Got Stiegel, a junior, and everywhere from Rubenstein to Raymond, a senior.
Once again, a strike. Jenkins really finding that strike zone, and he really wants to keep his pitch count down, so maybe do the same thing in the next game. Here comes the 0-1, strike 2. Jenkins giving the umpire no doubt about what to call. Still 0-2. Jackson Laddie, the number 3 hitter. And it is not sure where. Maybe a little low. Good frame by Rubenstein. Still 1 ball, now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Swing! And
There's that strikeout I was talking about.
2 down.
Now he's got 8 games pitched, 8 strikeouts.
1 down, 1 to go now. And they'll have to do number 5 hitter. Jenkins just looking to get 1 more out and hopefully in a limited amount of pitches so we can go next time. Strike right down the middle. Jenkins very much in control, and in control at 85 miles an hour is hard to deal with. And here's the pitch. Strike 2.
That one had some pop in it. That was fast.
Here comes the 0-2 now. And it is. Did he go though?
Oh,
It
Erickson
hits
is
him.
angry. Anger from the pain that fastball caused, or angry
Seemed
because
like
he
a
wanted to hit
changeup,
it.
but still. That runner does not matter. Now we get to Hubbard again. 284 hitter coming into the game.
We're getting a pinch runner for Erickson on first base. Number 6 in to pitch run.
Jenkins, you wonder, probably not with 2 strikes and 2 outs, but remember those 2 Knights players did get hit in the last inning, but probably not payback there with 2 strikes and 2 outs. Probably a accident there from Jenkins. Plus, I couldn't see him doing that.
Yeah, it's in the unwritten rules of baseball to get payback, but that is not in the cards for the Knights, as we just want to close this game out.
Yeah. Jenkins sets at the belt. And the first pitch is off the plate inside.
Almost got him.
Yeah. Hubbard, though, does have his back foot right on that line, standing slightly open as the pitch misses low, 2-0. Jenkins has got to settle down, remain in control. The pitch is over the plate.
2-1 count.
Going back to Hubbard's stance, it's hard, very stance similar to Andrew Jenkins, but his back foot is right on that white line. Wish we could show you, but like I said, we can't. First pitch is chopped to second. O'Barry makes the play, and that will do it for the ball game. Knights go up 1-0 in the series, and we will have game 2 for you. We are doing a separate event, so be sure to tune into that. 30 minutes from now, it seems like the 7:30 start time will be accurate. So see you again at 7:30 from Andrew Neville and Mark Mitchell. So long.